Well, hello, Stacey Murphy here with a quick video for all of you busy gardeners. And I know that there's lots of busy gardeners out there. You're trying to get fresh food on the table, but you have all these other priorities potentially as well, working with your family and taking care of the things that brings joy into your life. There's always lots going on. So I'm a busy gardener. So what do you grow when you're busy? What's the easiest thing to grow when you're busy? And I like to grow 3 crops, and I like to grow them all together. And I know I got kale in the front here, but it's going to shock you. It's not kale. So my 3 favorites when I'm really busy is celery, which is you can see it here. This is a smaller celery plant, and I have a whole row of them in here. Second crop is my chard, which I love to grow when I'm busy, which is, you can see in the back, all of the red chard there. And the third crop might surprise you, but I actually like to put a lot of baby leeks. You can see little baby leeks here. I just harvested the rest of the row recently, so they're not all there. I like to grow lots of little baby leeks, and so this is why I picked these 3 crops. Number 1, they all go in a bed together. They don't take up that much space, so you can just pop them in, and you can put the leeks in between the chard and the celery rows. And they work well as companions, they don't really attract any pests, so that makes them very easy to grow. Now the other thing is, if you're just watering them, you can come out and cut them whenever you like. So you just harvest a little bit and it just keeps growing back. So my celery, I don't grow as big, tall celery stalks. I'll let them get, they'll get about this tall, the individual leaves. But basically, I'm cutting off the outside leaf and just letting the new leaves grow from the inside. Same with the chard. Those chard plants will last a year. And then the leeks, as they grow in, I'm pulling little babies if I want to. They taste like little scallions, and then I might let them grow into full-size leeks over the course of a year. So over the course of time, this little space is all of my greens. And the reason why I like to grow these 3 together too is that they make a great pairing on a plate. So if you're going to saute and you have leeks and you have chard and you have celery, that's a lot of flavor. It's delicious. So I like to grow those 3 together for that reason. And then, so I mentioned it, there's not really a lot of pests. Over time, you can harvest a little bit keep harvesting, and they just keep coming back, which is great. So those are the big reasons why I like it when I'm busy. And the last reason, this is the killer reason, is that, so a lot of crops say like hot weather or cold weather. These 3 crops, they can handle cold weather, they can handle hot weather, which means I can grow them all the time. So when I'm busy, basically I grow these. I don't have to do anything. I totally neglect this garden, and I just come out and I grab the leaves that I want when I want them. I came out today, I made a smoothie with my greens in it, and I harvested, and that's that. So it's that easy. So for all of you busy gardeners, think about the crops that you can neglect, and they keep growing back. And there's other ones too. I mean, I have kale up front. For some people, they love the kale. So in my garden, rats happen to get the kale sometimes. And sometimes we have some caterpillar issues in the summer that these particular, the dinosaur kale, the cabbage moths love these. And we're out here all the time picking off the cabbage moths. So they're a little bit more maintenance than, say, the chard or the celery. So that's why I choose those for busy people. And you could substitute in things like arugula and spinach. Also don't take a whole lot of effort, but those 2 crops, they like colder weather. So that's something, if it's the right time of the season, then it works for you. All right, so that's just a real quick video, what I grow when I'm lazy and when I'm busy, basically. And I know for a lot of people that's appealing, to have fresh food on the table and to do almost nothing. And, it just grows by itself. It wants to grow for you. All right, so take care. Love you guys, and give this a shot. Love to hear your comments below. Thanks.